And that's where I think it's shifted now, where DJs are DJing more with their eyes than they are with their ears. They're not listening as much to level, okay? And that's one of the fine arts of DJing. And one of the components I believe in DJing, the art of mixing. I'm not talking beat matching. I'm talking being able to mix two songs to a level where it's not going high or low. That's kind of lost, man. It really is. And a lot of DJs are relying on the technology of the mixer to compress, to get those levels somewhat close, you know?
Spot on. Facts. But also there's a balance between being cool and rocking the party.
It's the same with running the record label, you know. It's like, like you said, I'm constantly looking for up-and-coming, inspiring, experimental kids, but like then you need an audience to buy it.
If it sells 20 records,
yeah,
you know,
exactly.
it's like, no matter how cool we may think it is, there is like some type of like give and take there. I mean, one of the biggest things that's kind of helped my career in a way, I was like, fuck trying to be cool. Because you end up old and then you're broke. And you're like, oh, but I was like, I kept it real. And it's like, did you really keep it real? You know, is that keeping it? What is keeping it real? Your job is, number one, to present music to people. But people pay money to have a great night, you know? And nothing drives me more crazy than like a DJ who's so self-obsessed that completely ignores the response of the night and doesn't see that shift of being like, hey, is this popping or not, you know? Because if I have a bad night and the crowd isn't really there, I feel really bad afterwards.
You know, one of my pet peeves, and I wrote, I love Bill Withers. If you listen to Bill Withers, you can't but only appreciate the beauty in the instrumentation, the sincerity in the voice. Bill Withers' voice is the voice of an angel. But some people will do a remix, and even worse, they'll put his original, and they'll take all the soul out of the music, and they'll put these terrible autocratic beats, pablum that works in, say, Tulum or Bali or some beach clubs in Ibiza. And that hurts my feelings.
Volume control.
Yeah, exactly.
Like so much, I know when I play with Danny, and there's a lot of, most DJs, actually most really pro DJs, Marco's a pro at it. It's coming down in volume when you go into mix. Danny always does this thing, he brings it down the first, and then you bring in, and then you kind of go back up, right? And so many kids today, even like when I'm playing, everyone uses these loops, you know? They loop really quick, bum, bum, bum. No programming. And there's such an art in this, but like the intentional use of volume through a night, you know?
I remember back years ago, people would ask me like, what's your advice to become like a DJ successful? And I always said, have a crew of like-minded friends that you hang out with and inspire each other musically. I had that from a young age in New York.
We have that.
We had that moving to Berlin together. We still have it.
Yeah.
We inspire each other musically and creatively, and that can get you further than doing it. You're not going to do it on your own.
Great comment, Bill, in that community is everything. And, you know, I've straddled, certainly in my international life, different generations, you know, but then we've all got our tribes. But I was traveling to a few record shops because I valued the selector. I valued my community. And I confess, still to this day with my DJ friends, can we just share something beautiful? I don't even care about electronic music, but, you know, and after, when we close, I'd love to get your 20 most beautiful songs.